I am Sister Mary John Mananzan. I am a missionary Benedictine sister. I am at present the VP of External Affairs of St. Scholastica's College, Executive Director of the Institute of Women's Studies, and Superior of the Manila Community. Well, missionary is our part of our charisma, and mission naman, it doesn't mean to say external mission, although I was assigned in Spain for 3 years, but I do most my mission work here in the Philippines, and I am mostly my advocacy is women's empowerment. But of course, that is in a context. I started by being a political activist, and because I realized that you cannot have a comprehensive transformation of society if one half of your people are oppressed by the other half. So I got into the gender question, and that became my focus. So now I am chairperson of the women's desk of AMRSP, and of course I'm executive director of the Institute of Women's Studies, and I co-founded Gabriela and was its chairperson for 18 years. Well, I don't know if it's a missionary experience because it happened all in rallies in the streets, no? For example, kami ni nung siyempre sa Gabriela kasi every March 8 nagmamarcha kami from the Quezon memorial, not yung sa Quezon City but in Manila, and we marched towards Malacanang, and of course maraming mga sundalo, no? Well, one time, because our track is our stage, may isang column ng mga sundalo. Ayaw silang, sabi namin, can you please push back a little kasi ilalagay namin yung truck. Sabi nila, no. So sabi ko sa mga kasamahan ko, iisa lang naman tong barbed wire. So we will take hold of it, and when I count 3, magmarcha tayo forward. So they all got hold of it. Tapos 1, 2, 3, tapos nagmarcha kami forward. Siyempre nagmarcha sila backward, no? Tapos ng 5 meters, mga how many meters na, sabi ko, sige, stop na tayo. So meron na kaming space. So pinapasok namin yung that is one. Another one was when nung araw pa to with Leon Alejandro naman, I was there on a truck in 8 yung mga lalaking truck, tapos we were talking about oil price hike. So I was saying to the people, do not pay the oil price hike kasi alam mo ilang yung tao, mga 10,000 people in front of Malacanang. Because don't pay the oil price hike, because if you do that, all the basic communities will also raise their prices. Pagbaba kong ganyan, may pulis, sabi sa akin, madre ka, bakit pinag-uusapan mo oil price hike at saka mga low wages ganyan? Hindi ba dapat ang tungkol sa kaluluwa, ang dapat mong i-sermon sa amin? Sabi ko, mamang pulis, meron ka bang nakikitang kaluluwang naglalakad? So I wanted to show him yung integral evangelization, para we are not only talking about the souls, no? But we are talking about the human person, body and soul. At if there is anything that is really, harming that whole person, then we have to defend it. Kasi kung soul lang, wala ka lang talagang nakikitang naglalakad na kaluluwa. Diba? Yun ang tinatawag nating integral evangelization. Marami kami experiences dyan. At ang nakakatuwa, alam mo, in this supposedly political, movements or activities, I got my enlightenment about the gospel. Can you imagine that? Like for example, nung nagpunta kami sa Solid Mills, na sabi ng mga manggagawa sa amin, ay sister, kung aalis kayo, walang sasama sa amin at 4 o'clock in the morning. Wala noong mga cellphone. So 5 kaming madre, sabi ko sa mga madre, o sige, mag-decide tayo ay mag-stay with them, we will overnight dito, bukas na lang natin ipaliwanag sa superior natin. Tapos nung mamaya yung mga workers na imagine under suspension sila, wala silang sweldo. Isa-isa ba namang dumukot sa kanilang bulsa, mga 20 pesos, 10 pesos. Ang sabi nila, para po sa hapunan ng mga madre. You know what what came to my mind at that time is yung tinatawag na widow's mite. Di ba nasa scripture yon? Noon ko lang naintindihan what is the widow's mite. To give from what you do not have or to give from the little that you have. Di ba? Ang daming ganon. Nung minsan, nung May 1 naman, ang dami naming, meron kaming what do you call that? Meron kaming, sa St. Joseph, may 500 kaming workers doon na nagsiseminar. Ay pinaligiran ang St. Joseph ng mga Metrocom kasi akala nila pupunta kami kay Marcos. Kami doon. Pero ang nangyari, dahil paano makakain ang mga tao? Di ba like in the gospel, how can we give food to these so many workers? Ang mga sisters ng St. Joseph, they opened their canned goods, sila, niluto nila ang rice, kulang pa. So kaming mga madre from different congregations, tumawag kami sa lahat ng congregation namin, magpadala kayo ng food kasi you can enter but you cannot go out. So, ang dami-daming pinadala. Do you know? Like in the gospel sabi, sige, we will divide you into 50. Di ba gano'n ang ginawa ni Kristo? And the next day, alam mo ba, ang daming food na natira. So sabi naman, ibalot natin, hindi ba 12 baskets? Di ba? So that is where I realized, ano bang ibig sabihin ng miracle of the loaves and fishes? Yung mga supposedly political activities, it is the one that gave me an insight into what is the meaning of the gospel. Di ba? Ay, ang mga tao, ibig nila sabihin, kung aktivista kang madre, hindi ka na nagdadasal. Excuse me, nagdadasal ako 5 times a day kasi ako'y monastic, no? Dapat wag pinaghihiwalay yung action at saka yung prayer. Kaya kaming Benedictines, ora et labora, pray and work. At saka hindi pray and work, kundi pray and work. Magkasama yon, woven into one. Kaya ang ngayon meron akong bagong definition na maganda. Ganito yun. The mystic, no? Yung nagdadasal. The mystic is a prophet in contemplation, and the prophet is a mystic in action. Kaya magkasama ang contemplation and action. Di ba? Okay, I know that everything that we have comes from God. So anything that I have done, na so-called achievements and success or victory or whatever, it did not come from me. It came from God. So it's a gift from God. And what do I do with this gift? Well, I give it to others too, no? They say sometimes, they tell me, what you did was so inspiring to me. Well, I am glad, no? It's not because, wow, I'm an inspiring person. But if I really inspire people to do what they ought to do, wow, sa akin, napakagandang example yun ng how to give when you are gifted. Diba? Kaya ang challenge ko ngayon sa lahat sa ating mga church people, ang challenge ko ngayon is a call to prophecy. What is the meaning of prophecy? Stand up and speak out. No? Lalo na ngayon. There should be no more itong administration na not only incompetent and inefficient, but corrupt, and it has eroded the moral fiber of us as a people. It is terrible. This should not happen again. And we should be able to do that if we are all united together, we can do that. Like in EDSA, I was in EDSA, and I saw when people come together with one goal, you can achieve something. So that is my challenge to all of us. Let us stand up, speak out, and not only speak out, let us act. And that is all, so that we can have a government that is really there for service and for the common good, not for individual interest. So bumoto kayo ng magandang klaseng boto, okay?